Do you know what's harder than learning German? Explaining why you choose to learn it when everyone around you says, "One is Spanish or French." But here I am, on this journey, wrestling with the DOS and somehow enjoying every bit of it. Let me tell you how I'm learning German in a way that's working. My background. Okay, let's start with my background in German. Nothing. I didn't grow up hearing it, I didn't take it in school, and I certainly didn't have any magical exposure to it. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not fluent yet. Let's not pretend I am. But I've made real progress, and that's why I'm here sharing my experience. I've stumbled, made mistakes, and almost cried over articles. But through all that, I found method that works. So, if you're just starting or struggling, I hope my tips will save you some of the headache I had. Deutsch zu lernen ist eine Herausforderung, aber es macht auch viel Spaß. Jeden Tag lerne ich neue Wörter und Sätze und es fühlt sich gut an, die Sprache besser zu verstehen. Ich freue mich darauf, meine Reise fortzusetzen und irgendwann fließend Deutsch zu sprechen. Where I started. Let's talk about how I got started. Duolingo. Now, this isn't an ad, and I'm not sponsored by the cute little green owl, but honestly, it's a good place to start. Is it perfect? No. Is it fun? Definitely. Duolingo helped me with vocabulary and pronunciation, and it made me feel like I was accomplishing something every day. But here's the thing, it's not enough to take you all the way. German grammar is, let's just say it's a bit of a beast. Duolingo doesn't really dive deep into the grammar rules that you need to truly understand the language. It's like baking cookies without measuring anything. Fun, but the result can be a little chaotic. So, while Duolingo is great for daily practice, you'll need something more structured to really learn German. The book that changed everything. After trying out several books and asking every German teacher I could find, I finally discovered a gem. Starten wir. This book has been a game changer for me. It's structured, clear, and perfect for self learners. The series covers different levels, and what I love about it is how it balances grammar, vocabulary, and real life dialogues. If you're overwhelmed by the number of German textbooks out there, this is the one I'd recommend. It's not just a textbook, it's like a trusted guide holding your hand through the complexities of the language. How I learn vocabulary. Vocabulary can feel like climbing a never ending mountain, but I found a method that makes it manageable. Here's what I do. For every lesson in the Starten via, I grab a piece of paper and divide it into sections. One side has three columns. There, the, das. As I come across new nouns, I write them in a correct column because let's face it, gender in German is not something you want to guess later. On the other side, I split the page into two parts. One for verbs and their past forms, and one for interesting phrases, sentences, or even sometimes quick grammar summaries. By the end of each lesson, I have a single sheet of paper that makes reviewing so much easier. It's not fancy, but it works. And honestly, there's something satisfying about physically writing things down. It feels like the words stick better. Tackling grammar without losing my mind. Grammar. The part of German that makes you question your life choices. Here's the truth, I don't have a magical shortcut for learning German grammar, but I do have a method that keeps me sane. I stick to the grammar explanation in Starten via. That's it. I don't dive into 100 different resources or let myself get overwhelmed. The book does a great job of breaking things down, and for beginner and intermediate levels, it's more than enough. If you prefer extra help, having a good German teacher can make a big difference. But if you're like me and want to learn independently, it's completely doable. Just take it step by step. One thing I found helpful is pairing grammar study with Duolingo. After I learned a grammar rule in the book, I use Duolingo's repetitive exercises to reinforce it. It's like building a house. The book gives you the blueprint, and Duolingo helps you hammer it into place. Improving listening skills. Listening is such a key part of learning any language, and German is no exception. The Starten book comes with audio recordings, which are fantastic for practicing pronunciation and comprehension. But let's be real, you'll need more than that to train your ears. That's where Easy German on YouTube comes in. And again, this isn't an ad, and I just genuinely love their channel. They film real conversations with native speakers, and they add subtitle in German and English. And watching Easy German has helped me not only understand spoken German better, but also pick up on natural phrases and expressions. It's my way of immersing myself in the language without having to book a flight to Berlin. Staying motivated. There are days when you'll feel like you're making no progress, and that's okay. And those days, I remind myself why I started. For me, learning German is about more than just grammar rules or vocabulary lists. It's about connecting with a culture and challenging myself and proving that I can do hard things. And also for me, German is interesting because it opens the door to a whole new world of art and expression. It lets me dive deeper into masterpieces like the painting of the Baroque movement or the timeless poems of Goethe. There's something magical about experiencing these works in their original language. If you're thinking about learning German or you're already on this journey, know this. Yes, German is a bit hard. And yes, the grammar can feel impossible at times. But the sense of accomplishment you'll feel when you finally understand it, that's priceless. So, grab a pen, open a notebook, and start where you are. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to take the first step. And who knows, maybe one day we'll both be speaking German fluently and laughing about how hard the DOS used to be. Until then, let's keep going. One word, one sentence, one Das ist fantastisch at a time. If you found this video helpful or even a little entertaining, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your German learning journey. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!